Hello, hello, hello. There's no chill between 4% and 2%. We'll stay at 4% volume for our background music. Hello, hello everybody. How is everybody doing this fine afternoon? It is Tuesday. I have the week off, so I am here streaming with you guys. And we're playing some Krastorio, which is a full, what do they call it? Not a replacement mod, but it's basically like a full, it's a gameplay altering mod from the ground up, and it's quite a lot of fun. If you're looking for something a little bit different, but not so crazy as Bob's mods, I heard that. I haven't played Bob's mods myself, but I've heard that Castorio is like not quite as grindy as Bob's is, so it's definitely kind of a step back from what you would normally expect from mod like Bob's or Angels or something like that, or Pyanodon, which I heard is just absolutely insane. So it's definitely a nice mod. I have also played with Factorio Center Plus, which is not like a game-altering mod. What that is basically extends the base of vanilla game, adds a couple tiers of technology and science, but it doesn't fundamentally alter the game itself. But this is definitely a game-altering mod, and we're going to be playing it today. Yesterday, we had a couple of streams where we did set up automation for basic science, the red science, which is the automated science, and then green science now is what we're working on, which is the logistics. Yeah, the logistics science. And instead of like the green science packs, science packs, this mod has science cards, which basically do the same thing. But they have like different recipes, and there's like more tiers. So it's definitely a more complex mod gameplay than vanilla for sure. But it's again, it's not as crazy as like Bob's or Pyanodon. Let's go ahead and get playing. Today our goal is to hit. No, we'll just let that go for a little bit. Today we're going to go ahead and get the smelting arrays set up, I think. Yes, we're going to get the smelting arrays set up. We're also going to get greenhouses going, which means we need to get our glass industry going. So we got to pulverize stone into sand and then convert that sand into glass. And then immediately after that, then we can start making greenhouses. And with greenhouses, then we can automate wood. So we no longer have to like harvest trees manually. So that's going to be for the goal for today, is to get all that going. If we get that finished, then the next step beyond that is going to be getting oil industry, because to get military and or whichever the next level science pack exists, in Castorio, I need to have oil-based products, plastic for sure. And there might be another oil-based product I also need to get as well too. So the idea is to get everything automated in the way that I mentioned, clear out some biters, and then during the next stream we'll start focusing on getting the oil industry up and going. So here we go. Load game. Oh hey, I suppose you want to actually see the game. Hey, look at that! Now there's a much smaller of me version. Alright. Load! Alright. So we've already got like this all set up. We need to make more of these. gonna let you go for a little bit because it's gonna take a while for us to actually get up to our recommended speed here, but this is all good. So we need to get more yellow inserters, and also we're going to need to make some red inserters. We don't have nearly enough of these. But first thing we're going to automate is we're going to go ahead and automate iron. So these top two guys up here are going to be iron. I'm going to dump some coal. Well, actually, I know what I can do with all this excess coal. There we go. Yeah, looks like I did that recently anyway, so I can just dump the rest in here. Let's dump some of this and see if there's anything else in here. Yeah, we can get rid of that. There's going to be more of that disappearing here pretty soon. Don't need that. Is there anything else that we can get rid of here? Oh, we need more holes. Yeah, we do. Well, while we're waiting for all this to finish up here, let's go ahead and chop down some more trees. Trying a little bit of a different playlist on Pretzel today. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to stick with this. I think it's the EDM channel. Right. I also should probably get stone going because I should probably lay down paths. Running back and forth like this is extremely inefficient. Save a little bit of iron. Power consumption looking like? Not bad. At some point we're probably going to want to add a few more of these. Now, we could end up running out of... Yeah, that's going to be an issue. This is consuming a lot of iron, which is kind of the reason why we need to kind of get iron automated quickly. I could have added more of these, but I'm like, you know what? That's like a waste of resources at the moment because I don't need any more of these burner drills. So let's go ahead. All these. Let's go ahead and bring this down here. Oh, we're gonna need more belts. Let's go ahead and grab those. Not from you, from here. Yep. And we're gonna run out of iron here. So I'll focus more on just getting this going because that'll help replace our iron supply quickly. Now, we're gonna have like 6 of these. We're going to need 18 plus 24. 18 plus 24 is 42. That's the other thing I need to do, is I need to make a bunch more of these. Oh, yeah, I can't do it this way. We're gonna have to do it like up and down. Because this guy right here is going to end up being... Well, I mean, let's see. See, this is the reason why I didn't want all these like glommed together like this. This is going to be a pain in the ass. Oh, you know, one thing I can do is I can have this go backwards. I can have the, yeah, I'll do it that way. That'll be a little hokey, but you know what? Yeah, we'll just have them loop around. I think that's going to be the best bet here. We don't need you anymore. Let's replace you with you. Ah, damn it. Boom, doo 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 doo. All right. It's entirely possible we would loop this up here. We do our balancer. we're just gonna go ahead and start taking these apart. Ah, dang it. There we go. And you go here. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. While we're waiting. Checking out our pollution cloud. We're doing all right here. All right, we are ready. Still need to produce these, but we're just going to get a little bit of a kickstart going on here. Now we need to wait a little bit. It'll take a little bit of time. Oh! Almost completely forgot. Supposed to hit some button there to make that, yep, look at that, we're out of iron there. These guys are going as fast as they can, and we're not too far from having these. We got this little patch down here too that we're gonna have to get a little creative in setting up. These boundary areas are gonna be really interesting too, because yeah. The problem with doing the mixed mining drills is that you can run into bottlenecks. So like if there's not enough copper being consumed, that can block iron from being filtered because of, there's coppers blocking up the intake for the filter splitters or the filter inserters, depending on which one you're using. So, all right, we're producing some iron now. Doing a pretty good job. A fairly decent amount as well too. I'll just kind of like put this in here. Just kind of keep the ball rolling on that regard. Alright, and there we go. So this will add to the mix, and we'll just continue. Keep going. Nope, nope, nope. Now this is going to generate a ton more pollution than when we were producing previously. How's our electricity usage doing? We're doing alright. How's our pollution looking? Relatively unchanged. We don't have any biters spreading, so we don't have to worry too much about that happening, but alright. grab a bit more copper. One of you is spent. That did not take long. Let's go ahead and start filling up the rest of these here. Make sure we don't have any copper plates sitting around here at all. We do. Copper, we're doing all right. Wood, yeah. Alright, this will keep them going for a little while longer. Silicon processing. Alright, let's go ahead and make a bunch of these. More of these do we need? Drop some of these off over in our thing. I need to go through and replace these burner inserters with regular inserters here too. Keep forgetting to do that. Well, one thing at a time. It's not critical because they got more than enough fuel inside them to keep them going for quite some time, but something I should probably just keep in mind here. Alright, we're kind of running low on these undergrounds as well too, and the splitters. That's going to be something that we'll have to pay attention to here shortly. Oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. And a bunch of these. Oh, something I should probably do too, especially if I'm going to start clearing out some of these better nests. I should get the anti-material weapon up and going, because that's going to be like the Uber machine that will kind of like take out everything that needs to be taken out. So we'll go ahead and collect another belt or two of this. You. Oh, we need a steel plate. Well, shucks. And to make these, we need coal. Well, we have plenty of coal, so that's fine. Okay. We're still waiting for this to fill, so I'm going to go ahead and we're doing down here. All right. We'll fill these guys up, and that way we'll just continue to maintain our current. We're still doing good there. And what else have we got going on here? We're still doing fine there. All right. So wood's not a problem. We just need to make sure that we have enough copper and iron. So again, we're going to need to make 42. There'll be 42 of those. So it's going to take a while for these to get ready, which is fine because we're not going to have the burner drills to actually, like, you know, build up these guys. Alright, we're actually getting to the point now, and we'll wait until mining productivity 1 is completed. To get to the next one, we're going to need that blue circuit science going. The chemical tech. So military and chemical are our next two dealy bobbers. I suppose like let's kind of get like nice to haves out of the way. Those two are going to be kind of nice. And those two are going to take a long time to finish up to. This one I think takes a lot. That's 250. This is 100. That's 200. Yeah. So that one's just going to take a long time. But mining productivity is always one I kind of go for early on. We need to get more copper. Oh yeah, when these things are fed by, I noticed that when these things are fed by uh, inserters, go down here and fill this guy up. You're fine. Let's check the one down here. It's on this copper requirement. You're fine. All right, and we may not need more red inserters, but yellows for sure. I mean, we have a shortage of them, so that's going to be a thing. Pollution cloud is holding steady despite the increased pollution that we are putting out. Power requirements are still holding steady. Let's make like 2 more of these. We're gonna kind of run low here pretty soon. There we go. And then to complete this line, I just have to double this whole set, and bring it over here. But that'll be a little bit ways off yet. I think we're quite there yet. Yeah, one thing I can do, just realized, is let's go ahead and bring this down over here. There we go. So these are side balanced and then belt balanced. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of bring this over here. Oops. All right. Oh, hold on a sec. I didn't even need to worry about that. All right, and I think. Oh, yeah, okay. I forgot to do a mic check. It's like, is my microphone working? Yes, yes it is. Excuse me. Let's get a few more of these guys. 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because these will still be used in turrets, even when I get the material gun, the anti-material gun. Excuse me. Let's get a few of these in here while we're at it, so. 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now that we're being fed by belt, we don't have to be concerned about making sure that there's enough in the box there. You're doing fine. Okay, we're not producing enough of these guys, and I think... Oh, yeah, that's right, almost forgot. There we go. What else do we got? Alright. So, here's what we're gonna do with this guy. Okay. Be a little tricky here. All right. Surprising. Why are they producing? There's no copper in here at all. Alright, well that's a little weird. Three to two. Okay, upload priority is going to be to the right. Nope, to the left. You're going to be iron. There's our copper. Alright, good. Copper is now sneaking in there a little bit. Strange, that's a really weird coincidence that they all would just be copper that way. Alright. Alright, and now... Oh, whoops, you need to change to this. Same with you. I can dump this over here. And what else are we making? Bloop. Yeah, this one's easy. This is a 4 to 2. Boom, boom, boom. There, now we got 2. All right. And it's not a perfect setup, but it'll do in a pinch. Oh, well, that makes things a little bit easier. Now, this area right here is going to be a royal pain in the ass. And we're just going to have to deal with that at time of our choosing here. But now we got copper coming into this line, so which means that we can now sort of just kind of proceed to... of course, yeah, I did leave all of my guys here. We'll get like one of them going here. Yeah. Got one guy up here. There we go. How is power production looking? Yeah, we're kind of like pushing halfway, 50%. Alright, so what I'm going to do is this is coming in this way. We're going to prioritize input from the right. And what that'll do is this will just make sure that this moves along a little bit faster than all the other guys. There we go. Yep, that helped. So both this guy are both getting their inputs from here. And this will move this belt along faster than these belts. Hey, look at that. We've already got one spent. I'm willing to bet that we got probably more than a handful that have been depleted over down here. Yes, we did. Look at that. We reclaimed a few of them back. Up. This is gonna be a mess. I don't like how this turns out. Alright, let's see. Right. Oh, I see you. Is this going to be a... Yeah, this will end up being a 4-2. Yeah, this will be a 4-2. Right, and add input from the right, and input from the right. Alright, it looks like we got some automation going on. That's a good thing. Or now we just gotta like pump these. Let's get this going here. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 5. Right. Let's go ahead and drop some of this off here. Power usage has dropped a little bit. Drop you off. Drop you off. We can delete you. We don't need you anymore. Delete you. Don't need you anymore. We have you. We're going to keep you. I'm going to need more small electric poles. Means I need to get more wood. I have research speed. Go. How's our pollution cloud looking? Holding steady. All right. We don't want to go south because south is where the desert is. Some of these trees look like they're dying already. It's not taking very long, is it? Yeah, that's why I like to play with the expanded starting area in Krastorio, mainly because you just produce so much pollution. By the time you get out of the early game, you've already killed off half your forest. It's our rare metals. I'm gonna grab a few more of these here. I'll let the pollution cut a little bit further, go a little bit further in this direction, but I'm not overly concerned about that. At some point we're gonna have to do crushers. What does our crusher take? Sand. Requires 3 stone, outputs 7 to 8 sand. So that's gonna definitely be a loader. We'll have like 2 loaders. I'll put to the same belt. And then we move up to red belts, and they require 4 loaders. Alright, we're down to our last guy here, so let's look at our techs that we want to get. Military is something that we definitely want to aim for. Electronic circuit components is going to be the big one that's going to be a bit of a challenge on account of the fact that the brain that's going to require plastic. Plastic is an oil byproduct, which we don't have set up yet. Bioresearch data, biomass. We do have biomass sitting around, so We'll be collecting that as soon as we can, but we're going to need the shovel here to actually gather that. And I think I might go ahead and say yes to that so that we can start gathering up that biomass. Mineral water extraction. I don't know what we need mineral water for. It is a question. It is a question. The landfill for sure. Radar requires iron plates, gear wheels, electronic circuits, so I think we'll get one of those because I want to start getting radar. Radar in this game I know extends quite a bit further than in vanilla, so there is that. Steel fluid handling we're not going to worry about too much. This one I think we'll kind of get because it's kind of a nice to have. Sure, we'll get explosives. Modules, not really concerned about this one. Yeah, we'll definitely need that. Excuse me. All right. Oh, I was going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I get 100 more of those because we're going to need them. I should make some more of these. I should probably actually think about actually automating those because those, oh, we need inserter parts. Inserter parts. Oh, those just require iron stick and iron gear wheels. So as part of my spaghettyification here process, I'll probably end up like doing automation for the gears, having a separate area for gears, separate area for pins, or for the sticks to combine these into these. Electronic components need glass and silicon. We're not there yet, but the automation cores will definitely need some of those. And then the blank tech cards. Right now we're doing kind of like blank tech cards on the fly, so blank tech cards are kind of, actually, yeah, we'll just keep blank tech cards in their own area. Because blank tech cards just require iron and copper. Yeah, I'm actually okay with that. Yeah, we'll just wrap this up to kind of like be here next to the iron. This is not going to be a main bus. It's going to look sort of like one, but it's not going to be one. We're just going to pretend that it is one. See, every time I try to, like, you know, avoid making a main bus, I end up making a really shitty main bus. All right. And look at that. Starting to look something like automation. And yep. So yeah, we'll just kind of plop another guy there. Okay. Terry Tech card. Already got plastic. Is there anything else that we need? Well, what do we need to get the chemical? Yeah, sulfur. Alright, so we'll do sulfur next. That way we'll just be ready for that. And, yep. Let's go ahead and dump some of this excess copper here. Some of these are sailing by. That's kind of nice. How are we doing for wood? What is the one thing we still have to manually do, but we haven't automated glass yet, or we haven't started making glass yet? The greenhouses. So we're making those loaders. Alright, and speaking of, let's see how many it takes to make a crusher. Alright, so say like do 4. Yeah, 4 of these will create 2 belts of sand. Is there any, yeah, there's like a big stone patch up there. Let's double check our pollution cloud. I think we're doing okay. Surprisingly, our pollution cloud hasn't really spread all that much despite the increase of our science production here. Definitely want to have bricks going here. Now, stone is going to be interesting. Because we're going to have a belt through here, and I think we'll just have like an extra belt come in through this direction. Sand, I guess we can like produce sand over here. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. And then just have a belt upwards up in this direction. Sure, why not? because we've got plenty of room up here, and we're not going to expand this any because if we replace this with red belts, we'll just be replacing these stone furnaces with steel furnaces. All right. Cliff explosives require explosives, empty grenade, barrel, and a grenade, which is kind of what we want. That's no different from vanilla. Explosives themselves, same recipe. So a lot of the recipes don't seem to be all that different. All right. Just need to get some oil production going. Now we do have a couple of oil fields nearby. This one is the smaller one. There's a bigger one over here that's a little bit closer. Of course, I'm gonna have to like clear out this entire forest to do this. So that being said, I'm not in any rush to produce any. I could take advantage of the one down here though, but it's just so far away. This one is bigger. Why is the bigger one closer? That's so irritating. Yeah, what can I say? Alright, so we got a bunch of those producing, we got a bunch of those producing. I'm trying to think of what here at this point is like really all that stream worthy. We got almost everything automated except for wood in this area. I suppose what I could do is I can start do like a sand. There we go. Then oops. Brick and stone. So brick and stone over here, sand up here. Seems reasonable to me. We're not having a lot of stone output, so let me do this. Oh shit, we're like down to like 11 mining drills. Make 40 more of those. Oof. Have a whole lot of that to go. Right, first I need to dump off a bunch of this stuff. I have too many screwball items here in my inventory, so I need to take care of that really quick. Alright, how many did we need? 24. Let's do 24 of these. Alright, now we can put the rest of these in here, put the rest of these in here. We're going to dump these in here. We can take care of this ourselves. Oh, we'll keep the block. We'll keep the box. You never know if we need the boxes. Because I think what I'm going to do while we're waiting for all of this is I'm going to start automating all of this. Because pocket crafting all of this is a pain in the butt. So I take the wood here. Dump that in there. Oh. Whoops. Nope. Okay, this has all been taken care of with regards to the burner drills, burner inserters. Yeah, dang it. Yep. Over here and deal with this. And what's it down here for? We're gonna get rid of that. Already gotten rid of the wood. Anything else I need to do? Probably need to build a few more assembly machines. Dumped all of our copper. Anyway, get a few more of those. This should be automated a little better. So we're gonna like start making a mall, and we're gonna stash our mall kind of up here. Or now that I think about it, what I can do is I can start getting look at our intermediary stuff here. So intermediary stuff that we can start doing is we can do iron sticks, iron beams, iron gear wheels, inserter parts, automation cores. Electronic circuits is something I probably should kind of automate somewhere up here. And engine units. Let's go grab our copper plates and grab a few of these iron plates, and we're going to start making some more assembler units because we're going to start automating this stuff. This is going to take us a long time to like pocket craft all of these, and I think it's a good idea just to kind of like come up with a long-term solution for that. And then this and this. I think we'll do, okay, I know what to do with this next. So we'll do this here. This is like requiring some fifth dimensional physics here to get done. And then up here. Oh, hang on a sec. All right. Now we have a handful down here too that also need to be dealt with. These are like so sparse I could probably hand mine these. Amount 3, amount 13. Why don't I just do that? I don't get the productivity bonus, but and we'll go along here. All right. I think these ones will point this way. The handful of copper that we're going to end up picking up, we'll just belt along this way and we'll join up with this belt. And so all these guys are joining up with this one particular belt, which is in turn joining up with here. And I think we're okay with that. It's not horribly efficient, but it's like the only thing that we got going right now. I'd completely forgot about this. All right. And we didn't even need that much stone, so we're just going to end up dumping it in all the with all these guys here. Kind of like dump our stone stash here. Not our stone stash or coal stash. Those are windmills. Now we need to dump the rest of this too. Boop. Now if we like zoom up, it looks like we're running faster. Just kind of dump all of this here. Still got like an insane amount of copper here that we need to deal with, so I gotta come back down here and this time remember to dump all this. Oh, we were gonna like make a bunch of assemblers. That's right. Until I got distracted by the mining drill sitch. That's it? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, hey, look at that. We're already up to chemical tech card. Let's go ahead and get explosives going. What else do we need? We're getting to the point actually where there's not a whole lot of green science left to research. So we're gonna have to like kind of like move our way to oil processing here pretty soon. Now, it is my understanding that oil processing, ooh, advanced lab, those look pretty. Oil processing is more or less the same in vanilla as it is in Krastorio, for the most part. So you got basic oil processing, which is the one you start off with. There is oil processing. Right, okay. The oil pump jack, which is kind of amusing. Oh, I need to do something for steel processing, which means I need to have a thing for coke. So, yeah, we'll figure it out. All right. We got plenty of room even without the cliff explosive, so I'm not really particularly worried about where things go. This is going to be a bit of a spaghettified base, so with some main bus elements to it, but we won't worry about that too much. I think from here on out, then I'll just start researching technologies in order. Oh, modular armor is coming up here pretty soon, and that does require some plastic and silicon. Alright. Yeah, so just got a number of things coming up. Sulfuric acid. Yeah, that's right, because sulfur is part of that science. Okay. We got a bunch of crushers going on, some electric drills that we still need to produce, and then a bunch of these things. Now, I am doing this for stone brick, and this is probably not going to do a whole lot. I mean, we will need stone brick at some point or another. But coal we're also going to need to bring up here at some point, because coal is used to make coke. Dump you there, dump you there. This is starting to get a little full. We can dump this here. Anything else in here that we can dump? I don't see anything. One thing I'm going to do here really quick, since we got plenty of coal here, Got 2,000 coal. I'm gonna like make a bunch of ammunition. This is gonna be like, we need some more rifle magazines, which is fine. Two, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be enough. And then there. Yeah, that'll open up the speed modules. But yeah, I think other than that though, there's not really a whole heck of a lot left. Oh, there's plenty of green science down here. Oh, all the rail stuff. But we're not anywhere close to doing trains yet, so I'm not worried about that. The only thing that's really dependent that we don't have like fully automated here is wood. But we'll just harvest trees as we need them. Check our tree sitch. Or tree sitch, let's check our pollution sitch. We're still doing pretty good. Right. Yeah, I think we'll do up here is this is where we're gonna have steel and glass and coke produced. Big three. Why don't we get steel and coke going? Because we don't have crushers yet, so we don't have sand. But we can do steel and coke. We need wood. Oh, that's right. Coke requires wood, so we do need to kind of automate, or we do need glass. So our crushers are coming up here pretty soon. Okay, yeah, this is where our smelting operations are going to do. Unless we can do it like back here. Yeah, we could like loop it back here and then just have it come forward over here. That'll open up some room over here. Why don't we do that? Let's go ahead and clear this out then. Clean all this out. Alright, let us start with 6. Now we need 1 iron plate, but let's assume that maybe we want to make like a full belt of iron sticks. So, or Yeah, we won't do the copper plates, but the iron sticks. Or do we? Actually, I'm not even going to worry about that. Same with iron beams. We're not going to worry about that. Iron gears. We're not going to worry about that. Let's talk about this, this, and this. We'll start with this. Insert parts requires iron gears and iron sticks to produce one of these guys every second. So do 8 on each side. This produces, oh. Oh. Let's do this and this. So we're going to need twice as many gears. We're going to need sticks. I believe sticks are the 2, yep. Right. We might even need like blue. Yeah, because we don't have like stack inserters yet. We have stack inserters. Let's go ahead and make that happen. Alright, and we'll do this. So, Alright, inserter parts. I don't think we're going to need this many of them. I might cut this down a little bit. So inserter parts are going to require 2 iron sticks and 2 gear wheels per second. So to fill up a belt of them, I think it is going to require, well, 16 of them. But we're not going to need that many, I don't think. Let's cut this in half. And bring this up here. We did need those guys after all. Alright, there's our gears. Those are gears and sticks. So we're now producing 4 gears per second. We're producing 4 sticks per second and 4 gears per second. Inserter parts require 2 gears. So, I'm sorry, this is 8 and 8. We can do 4 of each. That's fine. Oh, weird. They're all like different colors. Oh, cool. That's a really interesting effect there. They're all the same unit, but they all kind of look different. This is like the similar effect to how the ores work. So if you look at the ores, they used to be like a strictly repeating pattern, but they changed it so that they kind of like mix it up a little bit, so it doesn't look like a pattern. And apparently, they did the same thing for these guys. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's kind of neat. All right, now we got inserter parts, and so let's go into our inserters here. I think we're good with burner inserters. If I need to make more of those, I can automate that, or I can handcraft those. These guys up here, so I got, I need automation cores, automation core, steel and steel. So we need to make automation core here. Automation core requires iron stick, iron gear, Now we're making 8 a second here, just so that we can make 4 a second here. So if we want to do kind of keep up with this, let's kind of double check our ratios here. So 1 to 1, 1 to 1. So we are producing 1 here. So if we want to keep with the same ratio, we need to have 4 iron sticks per second times 4, so 16 and 16. I'm beginning to wonder if we're going to have enough, if this is going to be enough iron coming into this. I mean, we might be like slightly overcompensating a little bit. But you know what? I don't care. We'll see what one belt can handle. We'll set up the automation so that this is actually properly set up for this sort of thing. But all right, so make one of these 2 seconds crafting time. So we're going to need 8 of these to produce the same number. Eight times 4 is 32. Divided by 2 is 16. So 16 iron sticks and then 16 iron gear wheels. Per second. This is going to be double what this is making here. Ooh. Okay. Grab some of these back because we don't need quite that many. Yeah, we might need that. With the stack inserter, let's go ahead and just grab these. Yep. these guys are going to need 2 iron sticks with 1 iron plate. 1 iron plate every half second. So we only need actually once our stack doubling has been achieved. All right. Let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop-a-doo. This also requires copper, so this is going to be interesting. Don't forget this guy. And then last but not least, we need copper. You know what? Dum. Oops. And there we go. I was like, why is there an iron gear or an iron stick Okay, look at that. And now we can go ahead and start the process of automation. Now, let's do fluid wagon here. And there was one other thing that I saw. Allows you to create a nuclear locomotive. Oh, that's for extra speed. Nice. Alright, so I think that those are the necessary ones, and I think like the braking ones, that's not going to happen until we get to, yeah, to the chemical science. So let's go ahead and start on a previous path and just start plowing through all the green tech science, the logistics tech science, and yeah, so just gonna go through that. How long have I been streaming for? 2 hours and 13 minutes and 27 seconds. I think I might wrap things up because this is actually a bit longer than the previous streams that I've done, so this is the longest one to date. Didn't quite get quite as far as we wanted, but I did, because actually we're kind of like waiting for a bunch of things to automate here, or to pocket crafts, and so that ended up taking a while. We still got this whole mess to do too, which is going to be kind of a nightmare once we start incorporating stone. I'm really not looking forward to that. I am going to change this though to brick. I could do... Nope, I need to do the sand, which is going to be kind of a problem here. Yeah, let's just kind of like put these... Nope. Yeah, I can't do the sand. Oh, we're out of yellow. Shit. Yeah, we're not quite to the point yet where I can automate it. So what I need to do is I need to make more yellow inserters. Let's just go ahead and plop all of these. Okay, hopefully this will be the last time I have to pocket craft any of those guys. Still waiting for yellow inserters to fill those in. Boom. And we got a few up here that we can go ahead and dismantle. It's good. Let's come down here so we can dismantle the rest. Because I need to go through all this and start sorting all this out so I can get stone processing going here. None of those need to be taken out quite yet. So let's figure this out. Like I said, stone is going to be a mess because we have like stone, copper, and iron all mixed in here. Oh god, what a nightmare. Oh, we're going through and plowing through those pretty quickly. And that's going to be the mixture. So we're going to assume that this is going to be stone, copper, and iron all mixed in one here. And we need to add some of these here. Up priority, oops, left. You're gonna be iron. It turns out. And your input priority is going to be this way. Your input priority is going to come from that way as well too. So we still got some copper to take care of too, so output priority right, and that's going to be copper. Nope, that is going to be stone. Copper's going to come down the middle. There. And last but not least, the input priority is going to come in, oops, from the left. Alright, last and not least, this. This has been like the most insane. I'm gonna save the game really quick here, just in case. All right, so upper priority left. You're gonna be stone. I knew it could be done. It could be done. Look at that. Now, we don't have any copper coming in from this direction, unfortunately, because this is all bottlenecked up. But I think I can fix that. Alright, so the two main uses that we're going to have for sand are going to be, or for the stone, well, three main uses are going to be, well, stone, and then brick, and then the, yeah. Let's check our three. It will fit. I won't have to reverse it or anything. There we go. Boom. All right. Yeah, we still gotta wait for a couple of inserters to come in. We got stone bricks automated. Or smelting. Mostly. We have to get the inserters in there. Waiting for our ammo to finish up here. Speaking of ammo. Yep, our guys are kind of like chilling, so we don't have to worry about them. How fortuitous that we had a gap right there. Right, everything's still looking pretty good. Now, our stone supply is pretty anemic. We're never going to actually like achieve a full belt of stone no matter how hard we try here. But I think all things considered, I think it looks pretty good. Nope, we're actually like starting to fill in our yellow inserters. I think now is a good time as any to go ahead and wrap up the stream. We were about 3 hours in, a little bit. Well, not exactly 3 hours. Yeah, 2.5 hours. Not too bad. Yep, looking pretty good. Gonna drop some of this off, and this as well. Boy, you took a long way around the park. Long walk around the park there to get there. Let's check how we are here. Let's go ahead and fill these up. Oh, geez. All right. I have a feeling, though, by the time we get done with our science here, or this science, so probably are going to have leftover wood. Because like I said, we don't have a horrible amount of science to get through. Yeah, there's not a lot left. So like the wood that we got in our chest is probably going to be enough to go through the rest of this science here. And then once we move on to military and chemical, we will no longer need basic science. So the wood requirement is going to go down drastically because that's where our wood is being used the most, is in our basic science tech cards. So once those are no longer needed, the logistics tech cards, which is the green ones, do require some amount of wood, which because that's what the green circuits require. But yeah, we're gonna find a spot to place our greenhouses and plop them down in a spot because they are going to take up a lot of area. They don't produce a lot of output. So it takes a while, so you need quite a few greenhouses in order to create enough wood to like even fill up like a single yellow belt. I forget exactly what the number is, but it's like 48 of them or something like that. It's kind of a large amount, and they're kind of huge too, so they're going to take up a lot of room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a spot off to the side a little bit. I'll have to clear out some biter nests in order to do it, but I'll dedicate a spot specifically towards just doing the wood production, because another thing I'm going to need wood for too, on top of just the science, is going to be making steel. I need wood to create the coke, and the coke is needed to make the steel, so wood is going to need to be imported for that. So I'll probably make enough wood to fill up 2 belts, and I'll bring those 2 belts all the way up into the main base. That'll automate the wood, and I'll get steel and coke going. And once I'm done with that, then I can then begin work on doing oil production. So that'll be a thing that I'll be planning next. I think I'm going to use the small oil patch, even though it's a little bit further away. I might end up using that because I'm going to probably want to, once I get the steel stuff going, I'm going to start looking into getting the rail network going. That's going to be really fascinating too, because I don't have the cliff explosives yet. I have to get cliff explosives yet before I get the rails. That's right. Shit. So oil, I might have to do the closer one, even though it's a bigger patch. Not the most ideal of circumstances, but that's going to be the thing. All right. I think I'm going to wrap things up. Thank you for watching the stream. Appreciate it very much for those of you who stuck around and hung out with us. I am going to sign off for now. And I'll probably stop by and stream a little bit tomorrow as well too. Still haven't heard back from the Watch Me Work site with regards to doing Watch Me Work stream. I can always just do one on YouTube. I don't necessarily have to actually do one on the Watch Me Work site. It's just that Watch Me Work is kind of a great way to actually get traffic onto the streams without necessarily relying on YouTube organic growth or anything along those lines. So they're a good site for kind of like getting more people to say hello. So that's definitely going to be a thing that I will be pushing for when I get the chance. But for the time being, when I hear back from them, I might do it anyways. Do the Watch Me Work streams later on this week. I'm still doing some prep work on the project. It's still kind of like a lot of researching and reading documentation and all that, so it probably wouldn't be a whole lot of fun with regards to streaming, because I'll just be staring there slack job reading a web browser. God knows that's not going to be any fun. But the plan here is to kind of work towards that, and hopefully by the end of the week I'll be ready for that Watch Me Work stream. Also, part of the reason I'm doing this on YouTube, I did do a lot of this on Twitch, but now I'm working on moving towards YouTube because I want to start doing YouTube videos. It's been kind of a plan that I've been thinking about for about 6 months now, and I've been kind of like taking baby steps toward doing it without actually taking the steps. So these live streams are actually just here for kind of like breaking into some of that, and that's just the next step. And then when I start getting used to streaming and getting all the technical glitches out of the way with regards to streaming to YouTube, I'll start working on making actual videos and uploading those proper. But that's you'll be seeing more of me this week. Thank you all for watching, and I will catch you later.